This is a story about an old man, an author, finding inspiration on his rooftop, but he ran into a wonderful surprise. The title of this story is One Bird Above Me. Script written by the Poet B.GKL. Narrated by the awesome sister, the poetic sister, NiquaB, and myself. Characters: a man named Charles and the bird, Nylan. As I rubbed the dancing sun from my creative eyes after a long cricket-like sleep, all I dreamt about was writing and waking up tomorrow just to start on my first book, with no clue of what it's really going to be about. Funny, right? But since I am up earlier than normal, I guess I'll soon climb out on the rooftop again, which is my favorite place to brainstorm the wonders of my thoughts onto paper. Minutes after my normal routine of brushing my teeth and so forth, I grabbed my notepad and headed out to the roof of my house. Everyone is motivated in the weirdest places, I guess. As I rise from my window, the mountain air of distant flowers slumbers across a warm breeze upon me. Such a beautiful written welcome, I'm sure. So as I sit down and open my notepad, writer's block starts to kick in, and my favorite pen is missing from my ear. I looked around me and finally spotted my lucky pen lying on my bedroom floor near the amethyst lamp. The only problem is that my window seems to may have closed slowly behind me. Soundly, I take a couple breaths just to calm down, and that's when the small, special guest arrived. One bird above me lands on the top corner of my house near the dripping gutter, centered perfectly as it landed in front of this alluring orange fruit-like sunrise. Dipped blue feathers with a hue of purple and black soft tones. For some odd reason, I wanted to speak to it. Hello, pleasant bird from the sky. And nature spoke back softly, but without any mistrust.
Hello, Charles. My name is Nylan. I've been watching for some time now from my oak tree. I've seen you writing stories of many, but you have never heard stories of Nylan. We birds have seen what lies above the mind, of all things that are fascinating and terrifying. The tales of what the forests hold as great wisdom and unknown languages. Nature as watched as executioners begin with crawling towards two legs, some destroying all that has been before them, and some wish to love us. Charles, you seem nervous. Are you okay?
I guess I'm okay for the most part. Just a bit startled as all. I must say that you are something extraordinary. For what you are asking of me is a great honor. But how can I write without my lucky pen while clearly drowning in writer's block?
I shall give you my most superior feather, so that you may conjure my flight of realistic dreams and travels. And to elegant calligraphy, writer's block will never be a prison ward again for you. But yet limitless vacancy of written releases. I'm here to bring you the tales of my gust, but given through a cyclone.
Nylan, why? Why me? I am just an old writer, stuck on his rooftop with an old notepad. What gives me the right to unveil your forest of eyes to countless hearts and some naive and awake blind?
Well, my feathers are ruffled and my beak is cracked, but you still only see my soul in this pure form without any notice of what I may lack in looks. Your heart was meant to write my legacy, Charles. That tear running down your eye from gentle me explains why you must compose my nest of secrets. My single feather shall write eternally, without the ink of the world, but the genealogy of all birds, written from love of your shaking hands.
My friend, I agree to be your tool of all life communication without interruption. My window is also jammed closed, so I humbly didn't have a choice but to hear your chirp. Beautiful bird, please speak your piece. My hands are bound to your every remark.
We as birds live to release our young to be strong from the nest, without the fear of depth and height, while mankind just hopes that their children even make it out the front door. Birds live above and through this world without being judged by radiance of our feathers. Most of mankind kills nature, but Earth always fights back with real earthquakes and brutal storms. Birds live free until we are enslaved and forced to carry out messages for war or fly through chemical plants of smoke and envy. Charles, your heart is good, and you understand that we as birds and animals survive at the top of the food chain, while mankind is confused of its place.
Nylan, please tell me the history lesson has a happy ending. My eyes fill with lakes of remorse for your species. How can I change the way mankind has twisted the natural way of life? I am afraid that you may be a bird in need of someone to vent to. I shall give all my time to you, Nylan, for I am different than most.
Well, Charles, sorry to tell you, my friend, I am much more too old to fight in the living any longer. My time here with you on this rooftop has motivated me to fly higher into my last existence with joy. Just having someone that will listen to an old bird speaking its truth, that is peace to my soul. Knowing that you will protect the earth with just a single feathered pen. Thank you dearly. And so long, Charles. So long. So long.
As I watched Nylan, as she vanishes into the orange like sun and cotton poof of clouds, I smiled deeply with understanding that at some point we all get restless and must get free, even if it's just venting. The conversation must have been destiny, because my window was fully open when I looked back. Thank you, beautiful bird, the one bird above me. Script written by the poet B.GKL, Brotha GKL, that is Gawd, Keenng, Lio'lf. Narrated by NiquaB, the poetic soul sister, and myself. Characters: the man, Charles; the bird, Nylan;